members of parliament that have gone to the state of Manipur. They want to speak to the victims. They're free to do so, aren't they? Why then raise questions about whether this is political tourism or if this is only about photo opportunities? They're talking to people there. They're well within their rights to do so.
My Ram to everyone, and you're absolutely correct. It is a free country, it's a democratic country, and anybody can go anywhere till that particular state or particular area allows. And they are doing whatever they are doing in the limitation of the situation and laws. So definitely they can go. But the thing is, when we saw the visuals, they were so warmly welcomed there. So warmly welcomed there. We know it very well. अगर आप किसी के घर दुख में जाते हैं, हाँ, आप शोक में जाते हैं, तो वहां पर मुस्कुराकर और वो पूरा आपको स्कार्फ पहनाकर आपका वेलकम नहीं होता. But what we observe there, because what is this? This is the part of the conspiracy. ये षड्यंत्र का हिस्सा है. The षड्यंत्र which is going on in Northeast, and the political parties like Congress or the allied partners of the Congress in I.N.D.I.A, they are conspiring. They want to make Northeast unstable, because they know it very well that since N.D.A government has come in the center and in the Northeast, development work is going amazingly. Sure.
But can you deny the fact that violence has been reported? Things did get out of hand over the last 3 months. The video that came out a couple of days ago, there was inaction in that case for over 70 days. Can you deny those facts?
No, we cannot deny. And this is the golden question asked by you for the Golden Triangle area. When government did not do anything because of which violence should erupt, then how and why violence erupted? So the answer is here only. There are powers who conspired. And those powers, they do not want stability in that area. But again, I will say that government in the center and government in the state, they have controlled the situation. I will not say that everything is 100% normal, but they have. The situation is getting towards the normal side. And very soon everything will be normalized. Sure. But the reality is, who doesn't want? Who want to go there? Who want to put more ghee in the egg?
Sure. So let me get in the Congress.
Just one more thing.
Sure, go ahead.
I heard Sushmita ji. She is from TMC. All right. Earlier she was in Congress party, and Congress party is so much for the women empowerment and women security. Why did he switch over the side? And what her chief minister, who is home minister of West Bengal, is doing? When women in West Bengal are absolutely unsafe, insecure.
Sure, and that's a matter of debate on another day. We've debated those, we've spoken about crimes against women in every different state. We're talking about Manipur at this time, so I want to stick to that, and I want to get in the spokesperson of the Congress party as well. Mita Chakraborti, if you heard what the BJP was saying, that this is all a part of conspiracy. The opposition members of parliament are there in Manipur to try and keep the pot boiling, even as the state and the centre are trying to ensure normalcy returns.
Good evening to all your viewers, and I think that is an extremely irresponsible and unfortunate statement coming from the spokesperson of the ruling party. I think she should be responsible, and if she really has any evidence to substantiate any of the claims, any of the bizarre, weird claims that she is making today on primetime television, then she should really approach the judiciary and the court. Number one. Number two, yes, the situation in Manipur is far from normal. They say that they have done an amazing job. What is the amazing job? A few hundred people have died in Manipur. Even as per the official records, about 150 people have died in Manipur. A few hundred people have been critically injured. Hundreds of homes and churches have been burned down. 60,000 people are living in relief camp. And yes, indeed, a very amazing performance by both the state government and by the central leadership. My first query, why has precedent rule not been imposed in the state of Manipur despite such unrest? My second question, if the CM of Manipur was unaware and he himself has gone on record and stated that hundreds of rapes have taken place and he was not aware of this incident and he only took cognizance of the matter after the video went viral, and only then the first arrest happened about 2 months later, then why is the CM still the chief minister of Manipur? It's a matter of shame. And just to deflect the blame, and not take responsibility, because BJP is never known to take responsibility of a difficult situation. And because it affects the larger than life image of the Prime Minister, what did they decide to do? They are avoiding, they're deflecting, they're using whataboutery, and just to justify the kind of violence and the shamelessness that is going on in the state of Manipur.
Sure, it's a diversionary tactic. Sure, it's a diversionary tactic, Anila Singh, says the opposition, says the Congress. It's a diversionary tactic. We've all seen what's happening on ground there. The inaction in that one particular case of that viral video is there for everyone to see. The pertinent question being asked by the opposition, and what perhaps the people of Manipur are also asking, what about the policemen that allegedly handed over these victims to the mob? All of that is stated in the FIR. Has any action been initiated against those policemen by the state government?
Okay. Let me tell Miss Mita Chakraborti, the day West Bengal and Rajasthan will have president's rule, Manipur will also have president's rule. So don't try to dictate that whether Manipur. Okay, I did not. So you're no one to decide. You are no one to decide. Your political party has always conspired with this nation. Your leader doesn't consider India as a nation. Don't try to tell me, and let me tell you.
Mita Chakraborti, you had your time, you made your point. Let Anila Singh have a say. Anila Singh, I asked you one pertinent question that I asked you about this particular case and the inaction against the police as well.
I am totally with you.
Yes,
totally
go
with
ahead.
you. Police failed there. Police totally failed there. Totally failed there. I am totally with you in this. I am not going to deny this fact. Because of the failure of the police, those two women, they were captured by the mob. They were paraded naked. This is obnoxious. Absolutely. I do not have any words to explain that how nauseous is this. And I am not going to say a word in favor of that police. They should get the hardest and the harshest punishment which they can, because they deserve it. But secondly, I would like to tell Mitaji, when I use the word amazing, that was for the work which has been done, the development work which has been done in Northeast. Prime Minister himself has gone to Northeast more than 60 times. No other Prime Minister has ever done this thing. More than 600 times cabinet ministers have visited there. So let me tell you about the schemes also. So more than 1400 projects they are already developed or they are under development. So n number of projects, they are there in Northeast. So whether it is a road network or the air network or the railway network, everything is going with full thrust. That is the problem with with all those who want Northeast to be to remain chopped off states from the
the development may have taken place. The state is not denying that either. The people of the state are not denying that development that they've witnessed in the state, Anila Singh. The question really is what has happened after that. 30 seconds, Mita Chakraborti, for your rebuttal. I need to get in Sanjay Srivastava as well.
So the Prime Minister of the nation has time to travel to the US, to France. He has time to address the joint parliamentary session in the United States, but he does not have time to face his own parliament. At the end of the day, the Prime Minister of this nation is accountable to the parliament of this nation. He's not above the parliament. When the parliament is in session, instead of making a statement in the parliament, he chooses to go out and speak for 38 seconds to the media. It's really, really unfortunate. He is supposed to be a very articulate man, is he not? If he's such an articulate man, why should he not come to the parliament and say how he is assessing the situation? What is the roadmap that he has in his mind? The situation in Manipur is far from normal. It is not about a law and order breakdown of a state. There has been a complete collapse of the state machinery and the central ruling machinery in that state. And the Prime Minister is to be made accountable
Mita Chakraborti,
for
let me ask you this.
And it's high time that the Prime Minister come and shares his roadmap and his plan with the rest of the nation and